But this is a big trial. It is a big deal. The entire Facebook, I'm going to call it the Facebook universe, is in real trouble here, isn't it?
It is, and really, this case represents many, many years of work, and it actually started under the last Trump presidency. It was the last Trump presidency that started the case, started the investigations that led to the trial that's now taking place here in Washington, D.C. And the question, as you noted, is did Facebook engage in anti-competitive conduct when it acquired Instagram and WhatsApp? And Mark Zuckerberg was on the stand for 7 hours, and it seems like they got some pretty damning omissions from him during the hearing. He admitted that when they were looking at buying Instagram, they viewed it as a competitor, and they saw that it was better to buy it than to compete with it. And I think that those words are probably going to come back to haunt Mark and Facebook.
What about censorship? That's what bothers me the most about what this company has done. A lot of these big tech companies have done. A lot of information about connections to the Chinese Communist Party. A lot of information of Zuckerberg molding and well, taking a knee, if you will. Has any of that come out in trial yet?
You know, the big question is, and the reality is that censorship is downstream of these companies' power. And so what this trial really seeks to do is to expose the way that Meta, which owns all these platforms, has tried to sort of bolster its power by creating moats that would prevent competition. And so the reason why we think that Meta did engage in anti-competitive practices when it purchased Instagram is that they knew that Instagram was a competitor, and they'd rather just buy their competition than compete with them. And what that means for Americans is that there's fewer choices when it comes to expressing our political views and receiving the political expression of others. And that's a real threat to our free speech. That's really what's at stake here, in addition to the economic problems of monopoly.